January, Universal Century, year 0079. The space colonies of Side 3, declaring themselves the Duchy of Zeon, launched a war of independence against the Federated Union of Earth.
Welcome back to the game room. We just stepped out of our mobile suits just to talk to you for a minute and tell you about the game Gundam.
Game room on the front lines again.
Yes. But anyway, today's game is for the Dreamcast. It's Gundam Side Story 0079 Rise from the Ashes. I don't know why they had to throw that Rise from the Ashes thing in there, besides, the fact that they're Earthlings rising up from the oppression of the man.
Yeah, well, here's
That's
the game.
basically what the story's about.
Shut up, Dave.
Shut up, Mark. Here we are in the garage, and it turns out you have Ernest Borgnine as your technician.
Hey there, Lieutenant Rayer. It's almost time to go. I'm here trying to get the mobile suit ready to move out for the operation.
The Ernest Borgnine from Airwolf, of course.
Of course. That Blue Thunder just ain't shit compared to Airwolf. Anyway, what we're watching here is a lot of the cutscenes from the Gundam game. And this game does have fantastic cutscenes.
Yes, and the cutscenes are actually done with the graphics in-game, so the cutscenes aren't like pre-rendered cinematics, they're actually from the game.
But they look really good.
Yes.
These are some of the best graphics we've seen on the Dreamcast. And right now what you're seeing is me sniping people. You have a sniper option where you can zoom in on them and just take their head off and
They also have a lock-on button where you can, where you don't have to be in sniper mode. You can run around, lock on enemies, and kill them.
Here's me with my Jedi lightsaber.
Yes.
Now, one thing I'm always a little confused on and perplexed about games about the future and about space, mech warriors, whatnot, is what is the real reason behind having swords and machine guns in the future? You figure if they can build these things, they really should be able to sit back in lawn chairs, fire missiles from a different solar system, and hit their enemy and obliterate them. There's really no need whatsoever.
What fun is that, though?
There's no need to have swords.
What fun is that?
That's useless. They're okay in Star Wars because that's necessary.
It's necessary here too, Mark.
Well, it's because of the Jedi Code of Honor.
Shut up, Mark.
All right,
you suck.
Fine.
This is much more fun than shooting missiles from galaxies away.
I do like the fact you can just romp through a city and stomp on things.
And blow up buildings.
And
destroy people's homes.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Property damage is always a good
big plus.
Good plus for the game room.
And for some reason, the Japanese games are always big on destroying property. Godzilla, Gundam,
Mothra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all those things. They just like destroying cities.
Here's one of the problems.
Is that some sort of thing against society? We want to destroy our cities and rebuild them.
I found it's actually more fun in this game just to play it on the easy level because
smoke.
It's not nearly as frustrating.
That's pretty badass right there.
Yeah, it's a good time.
The character designs in here are very good. It's Gundam, so you're gonna have good character design.
Don't play in the hard level.
You can unless you're just money. And you have character interaction here. You're with 3 other people in your squad. You have Fang 1, 2, and 3. You're Fang 1. You also have a tank called Oasis. And
you can control them.
You can control them. You can tell them what to do. Like you have the menu screen you saw before where you can tell them to go search something, go attack people.
Well, Fang 2 can go attack one enemy. Fang 3 can go attack another one. And Oasis can go out and get you a case of beer for after you win the battle.
Right.
I like the fact that the Zeons all have that Marvin the Martian skirt on. Like that?
No.
Very, very angry.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Now, I just didn't need that blatant crotch shot.
I
know it's a robot.
It's metal.
Still,
Anyway, you do have a great 3D environment to play with and basically wreck shit in this game. You can.
But if you're an anarchist and you like to blow stuff up, this game is for you.
You see us running around all over the place. We've got a really big arena, so to speak, that you're allowed to play in for each mission. And then here's my teammate coming in from the left here. He's going to start taking this guy out with some machine gun fire.
Oh yeah. And this game isn't a mindless shooting spree.
No, not at all.
There is a lot of planning and strategy involved, which gives the game some replay value because there's different routes you can take to destroy people in their homes and the robots, of course.
Yeah, there's not enough civilians. They don't actually
have little people on motorcycles.
They don't have people running away
around,
from you, or people in like little compact cars driving away that you can step on and flick with your finger. That would be cool.
And they don't have a Burger King.
No. That lightsaber would look great, like rammed right through a Rax sign or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Word.
Hey, Lieutenant Raya. We finally got one of those new mobile suits in here, too. Why don't you hop in and...
Like, if I had to choose between hanging out with Airwolf or hanging out with the game room, I'd just go sit with the helicopter. Just
I would.
Crack a few.
And like chilling that that desert thing where it pops out of, whatever that thing
like
was.
Like the mountain.
Yeah, that mountain with a big hole in it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Didn't Mask.
That was like the didn't Mask. Yeah, Mask. Yeah.
Anyway, I like the stadium part here. Except you can't rip off your enemy's head and spike it into the ground.
That would be pretty key, and you can't buy beer at the concession stand and throw hot dogs at people and shoot them into the audience.
There's no cheerleaders cheering for you.
No, there's actually nobody there.
They could have just taken the Duke Nukem approach and had a bunch of cheerleaders dancing around that you could also have shot. Here's one of the badass mechs. You do get other mechs later in the game. You start with 2 of them, and we progress to another further in the game. We got a third mech here. This guy's got 2 guns on him, and he's got a lot more armor. Basically, he's more.
He gets more chicks.
Just another game in the long line of games and toys and movies coming out of Japan that feature gigantic mech-like robots that you ride in and fight people with.
Are we complaining though?
No. Because as we pointed out in Front Mission 3, they just look cool. They really serve no tactical purpose whatsoever, I'm pretty sure. I mean, the difference between a walking thing like this and a tank, well, this can be knocked over.
I mean, but seriously, it doesn't look as cool. If you were going to go out, would you rather go out in a tank or would you rather go out in one of these motherfuckers?
However, if you went through the drive-thru window at a Burger King, it'd be very difficult. You have to kind of kneel down.
What are you talking about? You could just fucking rob the joint.
Excuse me. Yeah, make that a number 2 super size.
No! You could put the fat Whopper combo on your finger. Now, we are going to leave now and get back in our mobile suits and basically go to Burger King and stomp on everybody there.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, go on a big crime spree across the nation. So maybe you'll see us, all right? Bye.
Transform!